Hello people, I do declare this is going to be the last video of Chapter 3. I am going to go get the final treasure and then get the passport, which means this is going to be a potentially long video. But considering my last video was, I believe, close to 18 minutes, give or take, I don't think anybody particularly cares. Sorry for the coughing. If you've bothered to see my update video, you know that I am not feeling well at the moment. I feel like I have somewhat of a flu. I have a fever, so I haven't actually tested my temperature. It's just my head feels hot. I feel like my brain is cooking. My voice is by no means sounding all that good, so let's be honest, I don't exactly have a very pleasant sounding voice. I was sneezing, now I'm coughing. And when I cough, I quite literally taste sick. You ever have it been so sick that when you cough it, you literally taste like the illness in your mouth? Like it's this dull, unpleasant flavor. It's disgusting to taste, and you feel like almost like you've hacked a loogie, but you haven't hacked a loogie. Yeah, that's me right now. I feel like I'm about to hack a very nasty bit of phlegm. In fact, I want to hack a bitty nasty phlegm. It might clear my fucking throat. If I had hard liquor, I'd be drinking it right now. But alas, I don't. I ran out of the Bacardi Oakart rum, which is only 35%, but hey, I'll take what I can get. I ran out of that a couple days ago, and the empty bottle is just sitting on my dresser drawer. And I'm one of these people where, though I usually do return my empties, I don't have a vehicle. So returning empties makes it a little bit of an inconvenience. And also, I have somewhat of a rule. I do not return empty alcohol bottles unless I have enough to make, at minimum, a $5 bill. So, right now I'm looking at my few empty beer cans. I might have enough for a toonie. Keeping in mind these are cans. I'm not used to dealing with cans. I usually buy bottles, but cans fit into my mini freezer a little bit better, which means I can get them cold all better. And also, cans are just, you know, more convenient. The LCBO, which is, for those of you who don't live in Ontario, that's the Liquor Control Board of Ontario. Yes, all liquor bought and sold in Ontario is done so under a government guidance, you fucking bastards, but oh well. And the LCBO that I go to, it's right at the bus stop, the major bus stop in Guelph. It has an excellent beer selection. I'm quite impressed by it. And the last time I actually went there, I mentioned to the clerk the impressive beer selection, and we had a bit of a conversation. Most my attacks missed? What the hell? Anyways. Yeah, because the government controls liquor sales, and the beer store, which sells primarily beers, or they also sell, the occasional coolers, it's controlled by the three major brewing companies, Labatt, Smolson, and Sleeman. When you find a store which sells alcohol and they have a decent selection of beer, you'll hold on to that because that's fucking precious, okay? I cannot stress how precious it is. Where do I go? Where do I go? Keep in mind, I didn't do this in my practice files, though I did. Excuse me, I know my burps are disgusting, but again, I am sick, and damn, that felt good. I'm actually feeling a little dizzy right now because of this fucking fever I have. I do not want this, and the ironic thing is, I was just at the doctor's office on Monday, and today is, Thursday. The reason I was at the doctor's office is to check my type 1 diabetes, though why, I don't know. I found out some disturbing information on that, so my once perfect diabetes is now not so good according to the latest blood work. So I've been testing my blood sugars at approximately lunchtime, even though I don't eat lunch, and they've been high. My blood sugars today have been high, but that might be because I'm sick. I believe my last test at around lunchtime they were above 20, but again, I am feeling sick. That's somewhat to be expected. So let's go drop off this emerald. We get 5,000. And then the rest is all, for lack of a better term, cutscene. I don't mean cutscene in the literal sense. There's by no means any cutscenes in this game. I am 11,468 above my max limit. Not my max limit, the limit needed for the passport. I did not realize I level grinded that badly, and I'm still not at max level, but you know what? We don't need max levels for this particular chapter, so to hell with it. Let's move on, shall we? Let's go to the palace, talk to the corrupt guard, and get our passport. Spoiler warning, we don't get our passport. Yes, I do spoilers, deal with it. In fact, I'm one of these people where I like spoilers in my video games and my TV shows and movies because it has me anticipate what's coming next. Here's a corrupt guard we get our passport for. Obviously we have enough cash, but now it's 100,000 gold. And I have to either give over 100,000 or sell my niece. Obviously we're not going to sell our niece, though I am curious what would happen if I did have 100,000 gold, but I'm not going to grind that much for 100,000 gold. As I said, in my practice file, I was unaware of the jobs you'll do for the Thieves Guild. And I did quite literally gill grind for days to get to 20,000 gold to do the passport. And I'm trying to remember if through that gold grinding I did reach max level. I don't remember. What are you doing, man? What are you doing, Gerald? Yeah, okay, so there is some playing here. So what do we do now? What do we do now? I could have sworn that it was all cutscene from this point. I do not know what I am. Well, I shouldn't say I don't know. I don't remember what I'm supposed to do at this particular moment. Oh gee, that's blatantly obvious. Didn't realize it was that obvious in the dark. Oh, it's locked. I never realized there was locked, treasure chests here. Out stealing. What do I do? What do I do? Do I go back to the, hotel, motel, resort? I don't remember. I thought I thought cards. Guards came up and arrested us. Yes, I do speak with Celeste, but I apologize for that. I don't like it, but no. That's because when I was a kid, I was deaf during the age of speech development, so by the time a toddler is learning how to speak, I'm not. I'm partially deaf I was partially deaf and learning nothing. So by the time my parents realized that I was deaf and I just wasn't ignoring them, they realized they took me to a doctor. I don't remember if I had surgery or not, but I do remember the issue was there was water in my ears, which made me partially deaf. And this is during the time of a child's speech development cycle, so yeah. I was quite evolutionarily behind as far as learning how to speak goes. Which means that when I was about 5 years old, when I went into school, I failed the first fucking grade. I failed the first fucking grade because I was 5 years old and I had the speech vocabulary of someone who was 3. Talk about embarrassing. I failed the first grade, but anyways, after I got out of school for the summer and took the first grade a second year, I went from being the stupid kid in the class to being the smartest kid in the class. I was reading Tolstoy. I remember specifically what got me reading too. I remember for my, I believe, 4th or 5th or 6th birthday, my dad got me a Game Boy. It had Tetris. I was interested in Tetris. Well, that was disgusting. I was interested in Super Mario Land, and obviously I wanted to read the manual. So I go up to my dad with the manual in hand. Can you read this to me? And my dad goes, no son, you're gonna have to read it yourself. So I did. Something clicked in my brain, which had me read the manual for Super Mario Land. And I immediately read every book I could get my hands on. Damn, I am feeling worse now. During that last minor coughing fit, I swear my fever jumped from maybe 100 degrees to 110. I'm feeling quite dizzy. Not a pleasant feeling, and not a pleasant feeling for you people to watch. How fun. Anyways, Ramona gets on a, oh, nope, never mind. The other people, Ogden and Anders, are on a boat. They have a secret mission. And apparently we are looking for Gerald. So, why they are looking for Gerald? Well, obviously he has the, stone, or the Void Stone that Anders found, the piece he stole from the pirates. And we have to get it back. So guess what we do in the intermission chapter? Nothing, actually. The intermission chapter is quite the, what the fuck is it? It's obviously connected to Minecraft, and I don't play Minecraft, nor do I have any, interest in Minecraft, so you viewers watching the intermission chapter that I'm about to do, the inside jokes you get, way over my head. Way over my head. Ramona is a stowaway on the boat. I am going to save my game. You people have already seen the credits, so let's end this right now. Take care, everyone.